Okay, guys, today we are going to continue lesson 4, the intervals, part 2, which is about operations on intervals. Okay. Before I start explaining the operations on intervals, I'm going to remind you with the operations on the sets. First, if there is a set like X equal, and there are some elements like 1 and 2, 3, and 4, for example. Another set like Y equal elements 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now guys, there was 3 main operations on the sets. The first operation, it's the intersection. First one is the intersection. And it's simple like this. Intersection means the common elements in the two sets, or the elements which exists in the two sets. So this means, now, if I'm going to get X intersection Y, so this means I'm going to look for the elements which are exists in both X and Y. So simply, what do you think about that? X intersection Y means 3, because 3 in the two sets, and 4 also. So the intersection will equal 3 and 4. Correct, guys?
Correct.
Okay. Great. The second process, I'm going to clear the title of the list so that we can write down the second process up there. So the second process, it's the union. Union, we denote it by this symbol. It seems like U or letter U. Okay, so this means union. Union, guys, actually means all elements in the two sets, but without repeating. Okay, so this means I'm going to list down all elements in the two sets if I want to get X union Y, yes, but take care without repeating elements. So simply, this means X union Y equal, 1 second. I'm going to write down all elements on X first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the elements on Y. 3, it's already exists. 4 already exists. So 5 and 6. Then write down only 5 and 6. Never repeat elements inside the set. So this is the union. Union means all elements of the two sets, X and Y, without repeating. Okay, guys? Are we clear till this point?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Do we have any questions?
No.
Okay. Okay, now one more process. Concentrate very well. The next process, it's X, then like minus, then Y. But actually, it's not minus. It's X difference Y. X difference Y. Okay, so can we define this process? Yes, of course. X difference Y means the elements which exists only on X, not in Y. So X difference Y, element in X, not in Y. So 1 and 2, correct? Because 3 and 4 exists inside Y. So X difference Y, 1 and 2. What about Y difference X? It's the elements inside Y, not in X. So it's 5 and 6, right?
Right.
Why only 5 and 6? Because 3 and 4 exists also on X. And the difference, I'm looking for the unique elements inside the sets. Okay? So X difference Y, elements only in X, not in Y. Y difference X, elements only in Y, not in X. The last 2 points, concentrate well. Now, guys, there is one set including all elements of X and Y. Its name is the universal set. Okay? If the universal set equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, enough. Universal set means a set consists of all.
مستر صوتك راح مستر.
حد سمع المستر؟
لا.
Sorry, guys. I think I was disconnected from the internet connection. So again, I'm going to write down the sets one more time. X equal the set of 1, 2, 3, 4, and Y equal 3, 4, 5, 6. We finished that point about the intersection and the union and difference, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so F, universal. Universal means a set we denoted by the letter U, which will equal all elements inside these two sets in addition to more additional elements like 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, and so on. So if this one is the universal set, okay, so if we are going to get X complement, what do we mean by X complement? First point, it's as simple as X, and then there is one dash like that. So this one is X complement. Okay, so what about X complement? X complement means the remaining elements in the universal set, not inside X. So X complement means 5, 6, 7, 8. Y complement equal the remaining elements which are in the universal set, not inside Y. So here 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 7 and 8. Okay, guys, are we clear till this point?
Dear Miss.
Yes.
I can't understand it.
Again, guys, again. We said that X will equal 1, 2, 3, 4. Y equal 3, 4, 5, 6. So we finalized the intersection. We said that it's the common elements in the two sets. Also union means all elements in the two sets without repeating. Also difference, X difference Y means elements inside X only, not inside Y. Y difference X means elements inside Y only, not inside X. Then if we will consider that the universal set equal elements from 1 to 8, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, if I want to get X complement, I mean here the complementary elements that makes X like universal exactly. So X consists of these elements 1, 2, 3, 4 to make it like universal exactly. So we need 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why I wrote X complement 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. To
Okay.
complement.
Okay.
So this is to complement the set so that it will become like universal exactly. Now, the same procedures on y complement. Y consists of these elements 3, 4, 5, 6. So exclude 3, 4, 5, 6 from the universal. Now I want the remaining elements to complement y. 1 and 2, 5, 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 7 and 8. So this is y complement. Okay, guys? Is it clear? In other words, to simplify it more, I'm going to give you a small hint about that. By the way, x complement will equal, concentrate on this one, x complement will equal universal difference x. Am I correct, guys? It's the elements inside the universal, not inside x. That's correct, 100%.
Mister, is the sign of the universal like the sign of the union?
Universal, it's letter U like this. This is universal. Okay? But union, it seems like that. Okay? And of course, it will be very clear in the question if it was universal or union, because maybe the question is coming like this, x and this symbol and then y. So x union y, of course, by logic, right? Not x universal y. It's meaningless. What's the meaning of x universal y? Nothing, of course. Correct?
Correct.
So it will be very clear in the question. No confusion. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. Now, guys, I'm going to solve some questions related to this processes. Okay? Let me clear the board and start solving some examples. Okay, the first question. F x equal -3 and 3 as closed interval, and y equal -1 and 5. It's half closed, half opened. Find. Number 1, x union y. Number 2, x intersection y. 3, x difference y. 4, y difference x. Solution. Okay, great. And such type of questions, we are going to use the number line to solve this question. So, first step, there are two intervals. So the first point here is to represent the two intervals like this exactly. Now, concentrate very well with me. Number 1, the set of x, I will represent it on the number line like this. It's a -3 and 3. So this element is -3. This element is 3. It was closed from the two sides. So shaded circles on -3 and 3. And by default, shade the distance between the two elements. Okay. That's the interval of x. Now represent interval of y. This one is x. Another number line for y, like this. Y. Okay. It's -1. Logically, guys, by default, where is -1? Is it on the left side of -3 on the right side? Of course, right side.
Right.
-1 will be here. So this is -1 and 5. Of course, it will be on the right side of 3 or left side of 3? Right
Right.
side. It's after 3, so here 5. Are we okay till this point?
Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
great, great. Concentrate very well. Now, the interval y, it's closed from the side of -1. So shaded circle at -1. Opened at 5, unshaded circle at the side of 5. Now, by default, shade the distance between the two elements. Okay. Nothing new till now. I just represented the two intervals. Now solve your question. Number 1, I want to get the intersection. It will equal. Look at the two number lines. What will be the common area between these two number lines? I think this till this. Right, guys?
Right.
This is the common area or the common shaded part between the two intervals. So simply, it's a -1 and 3. Now, if I'm going to get the intersection, so check. -1, is it opened or closed on the two number lines or not? Yes, it's closed on the two number lines. So closed from the side of -1. What about 3? Also shaded at the element 3 on the two number lines. So closed. So that's the intersection? Yes. Sorry, guys, this is number 2. I started with the intersection, not union. Okay, I will go for the union next step. Now, this one is clear?
Yes, Mr.
Clear,
Yeah.
Mr.
So now
Can you repeat it?
I'm checking. Yes, sure. I'm checking the area on the number line, which is shaded in the two number lines commonly with each other. So the two number lines shaded at this place, starting from this place till this place. What are these elements? It's a -1 and 3. So I wrote -1 and 3. Shaded here and here, closed. Here and here, closed. That's it. Okay, guys, are we clear?
Clear.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, check the second point about the union. Now I'm going to clear this line and this, all this, because I'm going to use the same number line. Of course, not to waste the time. Okay, now the first point, the union will equal X union Y means all elements. So the last point on the two number lines on the left side, it's at this point. And the last point on the number line on the right side, it's at this point. So this is the union. -3 and 5. Do we have -3 in the two sets? No. Then opened. Sorry, union means closed. Okay? Because we have -3 of one of the two intervals. Then what about 5? It's already opened. Then write it as it is opened. Again, guys, again about the union. All elements. Last element from the left side, -3. Closed, then closed. Last element on the right side, closed, no. Opened, yes, then opened. So this is the union. Okay?
مستر انا ما فهمتش اخر حته. طب ليه يعني نيجاتيف 3 دي مش كلوز؟
It's closed already. Who said that it's not closed? It's closed because we have 3 here closed. Correct?
قصدي اوبن.
Because it's already exists here. It's included, right or wrong?
رايت تمام.
Okay, so that's why it's closed. Correct?
كوريكت.
But here 5 is opened, unshaded. That's why I made it opened. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now let's check question number 3. It's x difference y. 1 second. Let me clear all this again and keep the number lines and write down number 3. It's x difference y. Guys, we said that x difference y means the elements only on x, not in y. Okay. Now, guys, I'm gonna check for the elements only on x, not in y. So keep your eye on the set of x, on the interval of x on the number line right now. And tell me, where is that area exactly with that elements which exists only inside x? So simply, you can decide that it's from here till this point, correct? So this area
Correct, yes.
only inside x, not in y, because the remaining x already on y. Right, guys?
Right, Mr.
So this means the only part which exists on x, not in y, is this one, this area. So this area, -3 and -1. Okay, get back to the number lines. -3, shaded or not? Shaded, closed. -1,
Opened.
opened. Why? Because it's not
It's not
different.
included.
Why? Because it's not different. So listen carefully. It's a very important point. Why here it's not different? Because we have -1 here and here. So it's not actual difference, right? So
Right.
this means at -1, it will be open. Because -1 exists on the two intervals. That's why it's not difference. And so that we wrote it as opened from this side. Correct, guys?
Correct, Mr.
Okay. The last requirement, number 4. I'm going to write it beside the question itself. Here, equal. Okay, now, get back to the number line. Now, I want to get y difference x. So simply, I want to get the area with that elements which exists only on y, not on x. So simply, I think it's this one. Right?
Right.
Inside y
Right.
and not inside x. Because the remaining elements of y already exists on x. Correct?
Correct.
So the difference will be here. So now, what are these elements? It's a 3 and 5. Now, 3 and 5. My question, 3 is a difference or not? No.
Difference. Oh,
No.
opened. It should be
No.
opened.
Why? Why not difference? Why? Because it already exists an x. So it's not difference. How did I know that it already exists on x? It was shaded on x. So this means 3 included in x. That's why I said not difference. So opened from the side of 3. Then by default, it was open of the side of 5, so opened. That's it. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
Can you
Okay, the next question. Find -infinity and 2 intersection -3 and positive infinity. Okay. Now to solve this question, represent the first interval on the number line. It's a -infinity and 2, so this is the element 2. Is it closed? Yes, so shaded. Now I'm going to one of the two directions, a positive or negative. Here, it's a negative, so shade the whole negative direction. Correct?
Correct.
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 The second interval. Number line. -3. Guys, my question, -3 will be on the right side of 2 or on the left side?
Left side.
Exactly. So this means -3 may be here, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Is it closed or opened? Opened. So unshaded. Correct? 1 second.
Correct.
Now I'm going to one of the two directions. Actually, it's the positive infinity. So I'm going to shade the whole right direction, correct? Like this.
Correct.
Now, guys, I'm going to check what will be the intersection between these two intervals. Okay, I think, guys, it's very clear that the intersection area of this point till this point. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so now it's from -3, the smaller, till the greater, which is 2. Okay, now intersection means that the element exists in the two intervals. Do we have -3 in the two intervals? Here, yes. Here, no. So opened from this side. Correct?
Correct.
But 2 exists in the two intervals? Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Here and here, so close. So the question is finished. I'm done. I think it's very easy.
Yeah.
Guys, any questions? Is it clear?
No, sir. Yeah. That's clear.
Okay, great. Another one, like this. -infinity and 3 union. -2 and 5. Now represent the first interval, number line. 3 here. Closed, yes, shaded. Then negative direction, because -infinity, so shade the whole direction of negative. Then the next interval, number line. 5. What do you think? 5 is here or on the right? On the right, of
Right.
course. Exactly. So this means that this one is 5. Is it opened or closed? Opened.
Open.
So unshaded. Then the other point is -2. What do you think? Where is that -2? I think it will
On
be
the left
here.
Side in the
Right?
left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now here, -2. Closed or opened?
Closed.
Close.
So shaded.
Shaded.
And then shade the distance between the two elements. Now my question is to get the union. So all elements, okay, here, -infinity. So I'm starting from here. Tell which point? Here. Correct?
Correct.
So
Correct.
this is all elements. Now, -infinity and 5, what do I suppose to start with? The smaller. So -infinity and 5. -infinity in this case by default is open. What about 5?
Open.
It's open,
Also.
Open.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it will be opened also from the side of 5. Done. Okay, guys. Now it becomes
Okay,
more
Mr.
clear. The operations, it
Clear.
becomes more clear and easier.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds very good. Let's solve another question.
Sure, I can't understand it.
Which one? This point?
Yeah.
Okay, again, union means what? Means all elements, right?
Yeah.
So all elements means from here, this is the last point on the left, and this is the last point on the right. So union means all this area, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Negative infinity, and 5. Then I wrote negative infinity and 5. By
Okay,
default,
thank you.
negative infinity is open. Never write down that it was closed, negative or positive infinity. Then I check 5. Is it opened or closed? Opened, then opened. That's it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, great. Now it becomes more clear, guys.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. Listen carefully for the next one. Five and infinity. Difference. 5 and infinity. Okay. Now I'm going to represent the two intervals on the number lines. Like each time. The first one, 5. Closed or opened? Closed.
Closed.
At which direction? Positive.
Right.
Okay. The second interval, draw the number line. Also 5 and infinity. So where is 5? At the same location of the other 5 exactly. Like this. Closed or opened? Open.
Open.
Okay. Guys, I think there's one microphone. There's some noise. So switch off this microphone, please. And listen carefully. Like 5 is opened and infinity as a positive, so positive direction. Now, the question is, what will be the difference between these two sets? What are the elements here, not here? I think all are common, except one element. 5 is here because it's shaded, not here because it's not shaded. So only 5, yes. So this means it's not interval, one element, correct? So this means it will equal the set of 5. That's it. Clear?
Clear.
Is it clear, guys?
Can't understand it.
Yes.
Again, guys. The first interval, 5 and infinity. So 5 and infinity. Closed from the side of 5, shade it, and shade the whole positive direction, okay? Then, what about the other interval? 5 and infinity. It's opened from the side of 5, and shade the whole positive direction. Then what will be the difference of the first interval, then the second interval? This place or this area already exists in the two sets. But the difference here that this interval includes 5, but this interval not including 5. So the difference, this one consists of 5, but the other one, no. Right?
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
Right.
Right.
Okay, great, very good. Okay. One more question, guys. A question like 2 and infinity. Intersection, negative infinity and 2. Okay. As usual, guys, what will be the procedure solution? We're going to represent the two intervals. Just 1 second. I will write the elements one more time. Negative infinity and 2. Okay. The first one like this. Where is 2? It's here. Is it closed? Yes. So shaded? Yes. Positive infinity, positive direction. The other number line, do it. Negative infinity and also 2. So, oh, 2 here on the same location. Is it closed or opened? No, here it's open.
Opened.
Okay, and the negative infinity. So I suppose to take the negative direction. Now the question, what will be the intersection? Do we have common elements here and here?
No.
No.
So the intersection is why?
Yeah, it's
Why?
5.
Because there is no intersection. This one starts from 2 and going to this direction. This one starts after 2 and going to this direction, right? So no intersection at all, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, great. Okay, let's solve different another questions with different ideas. X equal negative infinity and 2. Y equal negative 1 and 5. Find X union Y. Okay, now, as usual, I'm going to draw the number line. So now, number line for X, it's 2 and negative infinity or negative infinity and 2. So this means 2 is here. Is it closed? No, opened. Negative infinity, negative direction. The other number line, like that. For Y, negative 1. Where is that negative 1? Of course, here.
Left.
Where is that 5? Of course, here. Both of them are closed. Shade both of them. Don't forget to shade the distance between. Okay, now what will be the union? The last point on the left direction is this one. The last point on the right direction is this one. So this one is negative infinity. This one is 5. Negative infinity by default is open.
Opened.
What about 5?
Closed.
Closed.
Done. Okay.
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 Okay. Another requirement on the same intervals like that. Now get me X intersection Y. What is the common area here? This
Yeah,
Y.
between 2 and negative 1.
Exactly. So negative 1 and 2. Negative 1 is common in the two elements. Yes, closed. 2
Closed.
is common in the two intervals. No,
Opened.
open. Very good, very good, very good. Done. Are we clear till this point?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Mister.
Okay, great. Another requirement and the concentrate well. I'm going to get X difference Y. Think about it. Now, get me X difference Y. So, I'm looking for the elements inside X, not inside Y. So simply, Mister, you mean this place, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. This one, it's a negative infinity here. I will change this color. Negative infinity and the negative 1. Negative infinity opened by default. My question now, and concentrate very well. Do you think that negative 1 is a difference or not?
It should be opened.
Very good, because it's not difference. Why?
Yes.
Because it exists here and also here. So it's not a difference. Opened. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. Another one, Y difference X. Y difference X. Now I'm looking for the area which is included inside Y only, not on X. So I think, guys, it's this area, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
2 and 5. What do you think about 2? Do you think that 2 is a difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. How come? 2 exists here and here. So this means it's a difference?
No.
No. So it's opened from the side of 2. 5 only inside Y and closed, so closed. Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Sorry guys, sorry, I was mistaken. This one is not shaded. Why I said this 2 included here? No, it's not included here. Sorry guys. You was correct at the beginning. Okay? It will be closed from the 2 sides because here 2 and not here, and also 5 and not here. So it's closed. Yes, you are correct. Sorry guys, okay?
Okay,
Can't understand, teacher.
Okay. Here. What will be the difference? I'm going to clear all this. What will be the difference? Difference starting from here till here. Okay. So 2 and 5. Do we have 2 in Y? Yes. Do we have 2 in X? No. Why? Because it's not shaded. So 2 is a difference? Yes. So it's closed. What about 5? Do we have 5 in Y? Yes. Do we have 5 in X? No. Is it closed? Yes. So it's closed.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
teacher. Yeah,
Is it clear now?
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great guys. Okay, let's shift to the next one. I'm going to solve a question for the first time. Okay, clear this and then prepare yourself for the next question. It will be about X complement. Okay. Now, guys, the universal set, as I said, by default, it's the whole numbers. I mean, of the whole number line. So X complement will be that part which complements X to be a universal. So I'm looking for the missing part from the number line, which is this part. So this part is X complement, correct?
Correct.
So it's 2 and positive infinity. Infinity is always open. Then what about 2? Do we want 2 to be
Closed.
included in X or not?
Yeah, we want it should be closed.
Exactly, because it's not included already in X, so we need it closed. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, guys, this one is also clear because I'm going to get Y complement.
Yeah,
Are you okay? That sounds very good. The next one.
مستر مش هنا يا مستر كان المفروض نجيب اللي في الواي مش في الاكس ولا ايه؟
No, no. I don't care. Here, I don't care about Y. Anyways, here I want to get X complement. So X complement means the remaining element so that it will be like universal, not Y, right?
Okay, right.
Okay. Now, guys, get me Y complement. Actually, here in Y, we want to get the remaining elements so that Y will be the universal set. Okay, look at the number line of Y, but in this time you will find 2 places. I need this one and also this one, right?
Right.
Right.
Now concentrate very well because I'm going to write the solution in 2 ways. The first one, I need this place and this place. So this one is negative infinity, but this one is positive infinity. So I need negative infinity and the -1 union 5 and infinity. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Union because I need both. Okay, negative infinity is already open. -1, do we
Open.
suppose to put -1? No. Why? Because it's already exists on Y. We don't need
Opened.
it. So open. What about 5? Also no. Infinity opened by default. So this is the solution. Okay. Let me.
Teacher,
Yep.
teacher, can you repeat it?
Yes, sure. Here to complement Y, you want 2 parts. This one and this one. Are we correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So these 2 parts, the first one on the left, negative infinity and -1. Negative infinity, it must be opened. -1, do we supposed to include -1 or there is -1 in the set itself? Actually, there is -1. So do we supposed to repeat it? No, of course. That's why I put open also from the side of -1. Okay, the right side, 5 and the infinity. 5 and the infinity. Infinity opened by default. Then do I suppose to include 5 and the interval or not? We don't need it. Why? Because it's already exists. It's included inside Y. 5 already included. So I don't need it again. So open from the side of 5. Are we clear now, guys?
Yeah.
Teacher.
Yes, Mister.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, great. Now think about this question by different direction. Guys, we said that to complement the set of the interval of Y, we need this part and this part, correct?
Yeah.
Can I say that I need the whole number line except this part? Huh? Can I say that it's the
Yeah.
whole number line except this part in the middle?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yes.
yes. Okay, so can I name this part? Of course. It's the whole real numbers difference -1 and 5. So this means all real numbers except this part from -1 to 5. So -1, we don't need it, close it. 5, also the same, close it.
Close.
That's it. So this answer is correct. This answer is correct. Okay, guys? This question is
Okay.
also
Repeat the
clear?
second. Can you repeat the second?
Again, sure. Listen carefully. In the beginning, we said that to complement Y, we need this area on the right and this area on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. In other words, we can say that we need all number line except this part. Correct?
Yeah.
All number line means real numbers,
Yes.
except this part, -1 and 5.
Yeah.
I already have -1 and 5, so close it from here and here. That's it. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Very good. Another question, guys?
Okay.
Okay. Fx equal 1 and 4. Y equals the set. Take care. The set 1 and 4. Be careful here. It's not 2 intervals. 1 interval and 1 set. Okay. But this is a new point. How can we solve it? Nothing new, but guys, just listen. It's very easy. Now represent X. Okay. 1 and 4. Here 1, here 4. 1 is closed, shaded. 4 is opened. Shade the distance. This one is x. Now it's time to represent y. Okay. Y. Where is that one? Here, of course. It's element, so shaded, because this means it's already inside the set. What else? 4. Already inside the set, so shaded. So 4. Do I supposed to shade the distance between them? No.
No,
Why?
because
It
it's
has
set.
only 2 elements, 1 and 4, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Now solve require the questions. X intersection Y will equal. What do you think? The intersection where only
1
at
and
this
4.
element. Y
1
4
and 4.
exists in
No,
the
no, no,
2.
no, no.
Yes?
1.
No. Only 1. So the set of 1. Correct?
Correct.
Point. X union Y. X union Y. So union Y means what? Means from here to here, the first and the last point on the 2 directions. So 1 and 4
Yeah. Close all of them.
closed on the 2 sides because I
Yeah.
have 1
We have
here
4 in the sets.
and 4 here. Plus, no need to check on the other set. On the, sorry, on the other interval. Correct, guys?
Correct يا مستر.
Correct.
Okay.
مستر
Yes.
هو احنا كده خلصنا ولا لسه؟
No, maybe within 10 minutes to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Mister, can
Okay.
you repeat number 1?
Number 1, the intersection.
Yes.
Okay, where is the intersection here? Only at this element. Because 1 already here and 1 already here. 4 already here, but not here. So only 1. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. The next question. X difference Y. X difference Y. Just 1 second. I'm going to change this color. It will be more clear like that. Okay. Now, X difference Y. What are the elements inside X, not in Y? I think 1 included in the 2 number lines, but this place will be the difference. 1 and 4 opened and closed. Correct?
Correct.
4 is closed or opened? Huh? 4.
Open.
Open. Very good. Great. 1 and 4. 1 is opened because it's already here. 4 is also opened because of 2 reasons. It's not here. And if it was here, also it was in Y. So it's not difference anyways. Right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Y difference X. I'm going to listen for your solutions. Y difference X equal what?
4.
مستر هي في اللي
4.
قبلها ال1 يا مستر اللي في قبلها open صح؟
Of course, because 1 exists and the 2 sets.
Teacher, I think 4 only.
Very good, very good. Y difference X will equal the set of 4. Very good. Because only there are 2 elements here. 1 already here. 4 not here. So the difference only 4. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Any questions, guys, before solving the next one?
No,
Sure.
thanks.
Difference X.
Yes? Huh?
Difference X.
I didn't get you. Again? Try to speak more louder.
Difference of X.
Y difference X?
No, X difference Y.
X difference Y, that one? Okay, X difference Y means I'm looking for the elements inside X, not in Y. Check on the number line. What inside X, not inside Y? I think all this part, right? It's that part between 1 and 4. So 1 and 4, and from the side of 1 opened. Why? Because 1 is here, so it's not difference. From the side 4, it's opened. Why? Because it's already opened here. And
Sorry.
also tests on Y. Correct?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it again?
Again, the difference here between X and Y, it's that area between 1 and 4, correct? Because it exists here, but not here. Correct?
Yeah.
So 1 and 4, and then, do you think that 1 is a difference? No, because it's already exists on Y. Do you think that 4 is a difference? No. Why? Because it's already open. So 1 and 4 opened from the two sides.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
teacher. I get it.
Hmm?
I get it.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, now the next question. If X equal -1 and 3, Y equal 0 and 4, find X intersection Y. Okay, number line, -1, 3. From the side of -1, it's closed, so shaded. From the side of 3, it's opened, unshaded. Shade the distance between them. So this is X. Now Y. 0. It's in between -1 and 3, maybe here in this place. Open. 0, 4. On the right side of 3. Opened or closed? Closed, so shade it. Then shade the distance between them. Now find me the intersection. This area, 0 and 3. Do we have 0 on the two sets?
No.
Because Y don't have 0. So open 3. Do we have 3 in the two sets? No, because
No.
3 don't have, X don't have 3. So open. So the intersection means that the place between 0 and 3, like that. Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, great. The next point. X union Y. Now clear all these lines. X union Y.
-1 and 4.
Very good. The last point on the left, the last point on the right, -1 and 4, union, closed, 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 done. Clear?
Here.
Clear.
Okay. X difference, 0 and infinity. Okay. Now, guys, I'm going to draw one more number line for 0 and infinity. I'm going to draw it here. Where is 0? It's here. Is it closed? Yes. Shaded. Infinity, positive direction. Now, X difference, this one. I think it will be this area, right? Means -1 and 0. What do you think? 0 is closed or open? Is it difference? Of course. Why? Because x contains a -1, but this interval doesn't have -1, so closed. 0 already exists in the two sides, so the two intervals, sorry. So it's open, not difference. Correct, guys?
Mister,
Correct.
can you repeat it?
Again. What will be the difference here? X difference of this interval. Where is that area? Area of difference. It will be this one. Oh, sorry. It will be this one. Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
So, -1 and 0. I wrote -1 and 0. -1 is a difference, yes, because it's already exists on x only. So -1 is closed. 0, we have 0 here, but also here. So it's not difference. So that's why I made it open from the side of 0. Now it becomes more clear, guys.
Yes, Mister.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The next point. Zero and infinity. Difference y. Okay. Where is y?
Sure.
It's on the top there. Here,
Sure.
I'm going. Yes?
I'm sorry, but can you repeat the x difference 0
And the infinity?
infinity?
Okay. Where is x? It's this one.
Yeah.
Where is 0 and the infinity? The other number line. Get me the difference. What are the elements inside x, not in that interval, this area, right? So it's a -1 and 0 because the difference is here and here. So -1 and 0. -1 is a difference, of course. Why? Because it's not included here. 0 not difference. Why? Because it's here and here. So it's not difference. Difference means in one set only, right?
Right.
Okay, that's why it will equal -1 and 0, and closed from the side of -1 and opened from the side of 0.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay,
Thank
now you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The next point. The next point is to get the opened interval 0 and the infinity difference y. Now I'm going to draw one more additional number line here. 0 and the infinity opened from the side of 0. So this means opened at 0 and shade the whole positive direction. The question is to get the difference between this interval and y. So what do you think the difference here will equal what? The difference here, they are
From
the
4
same
to the infinity.
exactly, from 0 to 4, but the difference starts after 4 till
To the
positive
infinity.
Very good. So this means 4 and infinity. Infinity is opened by default.
4 is
4
opened,
is
right?
here,
Yeah,
so
also.
also opened. It will be opened because it exists inside y. So it's not difference, right?
Right.
Now also this one, guys, is clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, guys, I'm going to clear all these questions. I
مستر
just
مستر مفيش صوت خالص.
now, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can you hear.
مستر
Okay.
حضرتك مفيش واصل أي صوت.
Maybe it's from your side. Actually, all of your colleagues hear
مستر
me
الصوت
well.
بيقطع بس.
Huh? Now,
No.
what about
أنا سامع
now?
كويس جدا يا مستر.
مستر صوت حضرتك مش بيقطع خالص.
Okay. Now I will just keep X because the next question requires only some operations on X. So where is X? It's that one. I'm going to clear all this. Okay. Now the question is to get X complement. X complement means what? I wanted to complement the interval of X so that it will becomes like universal. So what are the missing parts from the number line? From the left, here. From the right, here. Guys, 1 second. You realized that I started after -1 because -1 already exists, but here I started from 3 because it's not included, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So X complement will equal, there are two solutions. The first one, this part, union this part. So this part, negative infinity, here positive infinity. So negative infinity and -1. Negative infinity opened. -1, I don't need it.
Opened.
It's already exists, opened. Then union, the other one, 3 and infinity. Infinity is opened, 3. We need it or not?
We need it. It's closed.
Exactly, because it's not here. It's not here, so closed. In other words, we can solve this question by another way, as I said before in the previous question. I
Are
need this part and this part. So this means I need
So
the whole
Real number difference.
real number differences -1 and 3.
So this means real numbers difference.
Difference -1 and
-1
3.
and 3.
-1 and
-1 closed, 3 opened. That's
Open.
it. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Okay, great. The last point in this lesson and also in this question, guys, actually this will be the last requirement in this question. The requirement is like that. Just 1 second. I'm going to clear all these lines so that the number line will be very clear to all of us, like this. Okay. Now, I want to get X intersection, the set of -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. No problem. X is here. Now I will represent the set. Number line, it's just the elements, -2. Here, -2, shaded, of course. I will shade it with different color, shaded. -1 here. 0 here. 1 here. 2 here. 3 here. It's elements, right? So now, what do you think? What will be the intersection? It will equal -1 is intersection, 0 is intersection, 1 is intersection, 2 is intersection, 3 no, because
No,
it's
no, doesn't.
here. So it's only points, not interval. So the set of -1, 0, 1, 2, done. Clear, guys?
Here.
Because here, the intersection will be at this point, at this point, at this point, at this point, nothing more. Because of course, on the other number line, there is 0 here, there is 1, there is 2, and so on, correct? And it's already shaded like that, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, great, guys. Any questions?
No, thanks, Mr.
No, thanks.
Thank you.
Also, okay, guys, that sounds very good. Okay, actually, I finished that lesson. Hopefully, all of you understood every point in this lesson and every question.